Hello, and welcome to Pro Luxury Exhibitions. This channel is all about luxury. If you love luxury things, make sure you hit the like and subscribe buttons. Also, turn on the notification bell icon so you don't miss out on any of our amazing luxury videos. In today's video, we'll dig deep into the top tips for luxury lifestyle motivation. It is simpler to have a lavish lifestyle existence than you might suspect. A little change in your typical routine can change your ordinary way of life. However, there is reasonably high upkeep required while you need to have a lavish existence. You need to put off and leave those day-by-day schedule tasks that will make your life dull and exhausting. Here are a few hints and a few rules that will help you lead a better than typical life. Number 1, get creative with money. You likely, definitely know this, yet most things in life aren't modest. On the off chance that you haven't as of now, survey precisely what your month-to-month spending plan is for the entirety of your necessities, similar to lease, utilities, and food. Possibly, you track down that a need can in reality serve as an extravagance thing. There are two different ways to consider setting aside cash: motivation and disincentives. In case you're driven by motivation, you'll see it simply to get cash to the side exactly at the possibility of accomplishing your objective for an extravagance thing or experience. For more than a half year, you spend $1,000, such an award, such as getting espresso or lunch with a companion. Disincentives prove to be useful to squeeze. Number 2, define exactly what you want. The way to discovering a way to a sumptuous way of life is to characterize how rich affects you. Essentially, it very well may be separated into two fundamental classes: encounters and materials. With encounters, you can't grasp them since they aren't unmistakable. A biking outing to Europe would be the experience. The amazing espresso cup you purchase to drink out of each day as a keepsake would be the material. Knowing precisely what you need throughout everyday life and what you characterize as an extravagance thing or experience would lead you to the subsequent stage. Number 3, cut out the negatives. Jealousy and desire prowl around many comers. Try not to succumb to their snares. On the off chance that a companion over and over continues to reveal to you that it's dumb to set aside cash for a 1-week outing to Europe, ask them to explicitly characterize for what valid reason. Except if you are paying for everything on your MasterCard and they have no way to take care of it. Figure out how to manage them or essentially dispense with them from your end-all strategy. However long you are sure about your way to carry on with that lavish way of life, and you have a strategy to arrive without going into heaps of obligation, nobody should interrupt your business. Number 4, stay focused. Staying focused on saving can be the most troublesome aspect. At some point, you're looking for fundamentals, and these shoes jump at you from the Freedom Rack with a label that says $29.99. Treat yourself to little things, similar to the espresso at a nearby bookshop or a stroll in the recreation center. However, keep them free or amazingly low spending plan if your stash doesn't have that much fat to pull from. Discovering your direction into the lavish way of life might appear to be overwhelming. However, with a couple of straightforward ways of life and disposition transforms, you'll wind up on the way to accomplishment in a matter of moments. Number 5, break those bad habits. This may not appear to be essential for a lavish way of life. However, it is perhaps everything that you can manage for yourself and the nature of your life. At the point when you can win over a negative propensity, you feel more certain, refined, and in charge of how you decide to carry on with your life. It doesn't need to be a genuine bad habit. It very well may be something as basic as not making your bed every morning, eating lousy nourishment, or overbooking your timetable. Don't simply eliminate negative quirks, supplant them with great ones. These three straightforward propensities can completely change yourself to improve things. Everything's tied in with laying out the groundwork for up yourself and the redundancy of good practices. Number 6, start saving. Monetary security is critical to carrying on with a lavish way of life. You don't need to rake in boatloads of cash. However, being an obligation, having a retirement fund, and not worrying about cash consistently is a significant advance in feeling pressure and weight-free. The way to saving is to do it frequently and reliably. You don't need to save a great deal each time. However, taking care of a little without plunging into it will add up rapidly. A couple of monetary applications that I use are Robinhood. For contributing, utilize this connection with the expectation of complimentary stock. Acorns. Gather together your buys for investment funds and utilize this connection to get $5 in your record. Number 7. Try something new or learn a new skill. What are your obsessions? Is there something you've for a long time truly needed to do or attempt? Right now is your ideal opportunity to quit pursuing and begin doing. Pick something new to attempt before the year's end. Pursue a class, purchase the book or materials you need for another venture. Join a gathering that as of now does this expertise, and simply put it all on the line. At the point when you attempt new things, you put your mind into extraordinary circumstances that constrain it to truly think. This invigorates incentiveness, which in the long run focuses on different parts of your life. Therefore, you start to contemplate everything in another light. Number 8, choose quality over quantity. At the point where you go through cash, thoroughly consider your buys. Is it true that you are purchasing something modest that you should supplant as soon as possible? This can set you back more cash over the long haul than purchasing a quality thing in the present. At the moment, when you center around quality over amount, you accomplish better outcomes for your life. You're a lot more joyful and achieved because as opposed to zeroing in on mathematical worth, you center around substance and profundity. It is how you carry on with a lot more joyful life. The nature of the substance starts things out. Quality is more important than giving substance on a set, high reoccurrence plan. As far as significance, the amount is nearby second place. Number 9, start a healthy living. A sound way of life is a lavish way of life. Living a sound, poison-free life is a straightforward, yet regularly overlooked advance to expand the extravagance in your life. At the point when you fill your existence with good food, positive propensities, and a poison-free home, your life will rapidly improve. You feel more sure and stimulated, less focused, and breathe in a cleaner climate. Perhaps attempt my natural green juice formula or look at a portion of my number 1 self-consideration items. This progression is frequently disregarded while you are talking about driving existence with extravagance. Fill your existence with quality food, great and positive propensities. Have a go at driving a poison-free way of life. Number 10. Take a virtual vacation for 5 minutes. Envision yourself on your number 1 seashore, shushing down the ski inclines, climbing through a tropical jungle, hot air expanding over the fabulous gully, or whatever else brings you euphoria and removes you from your work area and into fun. The free virtual getaways offer you the chance to investigate another piece of the world while never leaving your home. Neuroscientists have tracked down that ongoing openness to stress can change your cerebrum structure and welcome tension and misery. At the point when you get away, sensations of quiet emerge and assuage pressure, which permits the body and psyche to recuperate in manners that it couldn't in case it were at yet under tension. That said, allow me to end this video. Hope you got good kernels of wisdom from this one. I'll come back with another enlightening content. Until then, take care. Bye-bye. Oh, and don't forget to click on the red icon to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Also, click on the bell icon as well so that you can watch my amazing luxury videos right after I post them.